Today I thought we'd take a look at the new machine update. I think it's 12.15, and it's what they've added is an auto sampling function. The idea behind that is if I had like a Phantom or a microKORG or some kind of hardware keyboard, I would hook up the MIDI and audio properly, and it would automatically sample individual notes. You set up how many notes you want to sample at how many velocities. These are all dependent on the instrument you use. You can sample from software, and I've loaded up Analog Lab, and I found a piano. Judging from that, that's quite a few seconds long, actually. With a piano, you're going to want more than one velocity, so I am going to go with this patch, and I'm not even going to change it. I think this is good. I am afraid that my computer is kind of acting strange, and I'm hearing crackling when I speak, which really fucking sucks. But worst case scenario, I redo this. So this sound is empty. I'm going to pick a sampler. Whoopsie. Yeah. And I'm going to hit the sample button over here on my machine. It says it's recording, but it's not, so that's okay. And there's the auto mode. And down here on the screen, which you can see, so we're going to do a note on of what, I guess 5 seconds, and then the sample 7 seconds. I hope that's enough. Okay, so there's that, and there's this something that says stride, and that just means semitone, I think. So if you wanted to sample every note within an octave, you would want your stride to be 12, but we're going to sample every 6 notes. We're going to go from C1 to C7. That's 6 or 7 octaves. Velocity. I'm going to go, and I hope I'm not using an ASIO driver, so that's what's causing the crackles and the problems. So I hope we can get through this tutorial together. You don't want to normalize it because you want the different velocities to be at different velocities and levels. Trim silence, you can turn that on. Fine loop. That would be like for a sustaining sound, like a string. If you'd turn the loop on, so it'd be like it would hit, and then like it would find a section to loop over forever if you just hold down the note rather than sampling 20 seconds. So since we're using a piano that goes ding, we don't need that feature. And holy smokes, is that all? All right, let's. I'm gonna hit start and see what happens. That's crazy. Okay, guys, with the settings that we've set, it came up with 52 samples. And that was every 6 notes at 4 different velocities. I just want to. Okay, they're all kind of ringing out, so there's going to be some preparation, but that was a success. The first thing I'm going to do is go to, right now it's in one-shot mode, like in my previous tutorial about just sampling one note. You go to your ADSR and voice settings and pick the polyphony of 16. Because I think, let's say I play 3 notes. I don't know how many samples that uses. You might want to max out your polyphony. I'm not sure. But long story short, that's how it's done. And here's the sample. It's a little quieter. I'll maybe turn it up a bit. I think this has a lot of potential. I could put reverb on there and all kinds of effects, but that's tight. It's a lot more advanced than sampling the one note and putting it all over on the keys. 52 samples make up this patch, so it's a lot more realistic. Is this sample instrument better? Very dynamic. These dynamics actually sound restricted compared to the multi-sample we just made. So that's fire. So if you have some hardware and you can hardly ever turn it on, but you like it for a couple sounds, sample them into here. I know the MPC has the same feature. Figure out how that works. But for this is how it's done, and I think it's awesome. All right, take care. Peace.